Hello, hello guys, and welcome to Wednesday evening. What a beautiful day it was. And I have something that I need to share with you because it was quite magical. And it just goes to show that the power of intuition is so real. And I didn't realize just how real, but until today, because earlier today I left the house around like 1 p.m.-ish. My husband and I had gotten into sort of like an argument, fight-ish thing. I said, hey, I'm going to go work outside of the house today. I'll see you later. Like, things weren't patched up, but I was like, hey, I'm going to choose love. I'm not going to fight. And I'm just going to say I love you. I'll see you later. So I left. Okay? So I leave to go find a spot to work today. And on the way there, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling these emotions that I wasn't able to express earlier because I didn't want to take them out on my spouse. So what do I do with this? And I'm like, okay, I need to have like a mini tantrum, like I did as a kid, and just like cry it out, talk it out, yell, do whatever I need to do in the privacy of my own car, because now I don't have a privacy of my own home. And I was like, okay, I'm on my way to go somewhere to do work, which is generally a coffee house. And I passed by the Starbucks. And I don't normally go to this particular Starbucks to work, but I was like, okay, I could go to that one. But then I just kept driving, and I was like, why am I'm feeling pulled towards this one. I don't know why, and I don't normally go here, but I passed through the light, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to go there because I'm still feeling like I need to go to that particular one. Don't know why. So I turn around and I go down this windy, curvy road, and it's almost like the back way in, and you have to go through this like super big parking lot that's attached to, it's like the parking lot of this massive Winco. It's a super store or whatever, like a grocery store here in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but that's where I was. And I see this big parking lot. I'm like, I think that I might just have my little mini tantrum here. You know, whenever you're needing to do something and you don't want to be around anybody else, and you know that at the very back end of a parking lot, there's generally not anybody there. So that's exactly what I did. I decided to drive all the way to the end, to the back area, where there weren't a lot of cars. There were like random cars parked, which normally happens. So I went and I parked. I looked to my left, and I see another person had parked. And it's this girl, and she had her hand on her forehead. Looked like she was upset. And I'm like, crap. Now I can't have my tantrum because someone's going to see me. That's the whole point of this. I can't have someone see me. I can't have someone be there to witness. And I was like, well, forget it. I'm going to do it anyway. And then I was like, I heard this voice in my head. It was like, get out of your car. I'm like talking to the voice in my head. Oh no, you did not just say that. Like, I'm not getting out of my car to go talk to a random stranger that's in her car. That is not going to happen today. And I kept getting the pull in the voice. Get out of your car and go over there and talk to her. You need to go talk to her. I'm like, are you kidding me? As if I'm not already out of my comfort zone, as it is, parked in a random parking lot, in my car, feeling these uncomfortable emotions, needing to get them out. I'm freaking annoyed. I just want to be done with this. I just wanted to work. That's all I wanted to do. And now this, you're asking me to do this? I'm like, fine. So I start pulling out my keys. I'm like, Brittany, you need your phone. Go ahead and get your phone. I'm like, no, you don't. Just get out of the car. Move your ass now. Get out of the car. I'm like, oh, no. And so I was like, okay, fine. Brittany, just get out of the car. So I get out of the car. I lock the door, and I'm like, just need to get your keys, put them in your pocket, and walk over there. I was like, I'm just going to walk over there. If I get rejected, if she thinks I'm a weirdo, if she thinks I'm like trying to attack her, I can always run back to my car. That can be my safe place. And so I had that in my mind. I was like, if anything goes wrong, just run. So I walk over to the car, and I stand in a position where it's like non-threatening, but it's like, hey, I'm here, and hi, and you're not seeing me, and you're not looking up, and I don't know if you're doing this on purpose or if you just really don't know I'm here. And so the voice in my head goes, tap on the window. And I go, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not getting into her space. I'm not about to go and just like disrupt her world that she's obviously very consumed in. But I was like, but she looks really sad. So I was like, damn it. for the love of love, I'm going to tap on her window. And so I go over and I'm like as far away from the car as I could possibly be, and like tapping so that I'm not like all up in her face. I tap and she looks up kind of startled, but then she's like, oh shit, someone sees me. And then she's like, well, too late now. I'm gonna roll down the window anyway. And so I was like, hi, I couldn't help but notice you were over here and I was wondering if you're okay. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, because I came to the parking lot to cry too. Like, she had looked up and like tears were all running down her face. So I felt it safe, and also like I felt open enough to like let her know, hey, I came to this parking lot to cry too. She was like, oh my God. She gets out of her car. We give each other big hugs. We're like, nice to meet you. I'm Brittany. I'm Megan. And then we had like the best time. She's like, let's get coffee. And I was like, yes, let's get coffee. Meet you there? Yes, ASAP. So we go over and we talk for 2 hours, and she was having some things going on with her husband too. And it just like, it worked out. So we both got to like talk to another person that was going through very similar things. And I made a new friend today because of my intuition and because of my like a fight with my husband, something painful that came up. And so gifts are born out of suffering, out of pain, out of like something wrong happening, right? And I wouldn't have been out of my house had it not been for something happening here. And maybe this girl is gonna like be the best friend of my life. I don't know. Maybe she's gonna make a huge impact on my life, or vice versa. I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but all I know is that sometimes when we listen to our inner guide, it directs us in on the pathway to doing something for the highest good of everyone. And I believe that like the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, I believe that like we have missions here, and I believe that we are guided to like do the next step in the mission. And so trust yourself. Continue taking the steps that it takes on your journey to your mission, to doing what you're here and called to do. And trust me, believe in yourself and gifts will follow. And especially if you do anything out of love, anything out of compassion, anything out of like a heartfelt, like true authenticity, and something that's real for you, that you're compelled to do because you just have to, because you can't not, for the highest good of everyone. Game changer. Game over. So with that, I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, get out of the comfort zone and magic happens. Okay, bye guys.